family reunion, and they have opened for such a national gospel. Would you please put your hands together, give a warm welcome to the victorious praise singers.
That's what you are, unforgettable, though near or far, like a song of love that clings to me. Like a bird of love, you sing to me. Never before has someone been more unforgettable in every way. And forevermore, that's how you stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible That someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too. Like a song of love that clings to me, how the thought of you just sinks to me. Never before has someone been more unforgettable in every way, and forevermore, that's how you stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too. Mr. William Sidnor.
Big hand, Isaiah Marshall, ladies and gentlemen, huh? You know, one of the things I've, in my 35 years of broadcasting, whenever I have a chance to promote local talent, I'm strong on that because we've had such greats come out of Washington, D.C. You know, like Springdale High School, we had Marvin Gaye out of Cardozo. And you can go on, I don't want to start naming people, but we've had so many great talents to come out. And I always like to ask, where are you performing and where can people see you?
You can see me every Sunday at the Florida Avenue Baptist Church, 623 Florida Avenue Northwest. That's the only place that I perform. I don't perform, I minister for the Lord Jesus Christ. Amen. Amen. Thank you.
Isaiah Marshall. All right. Well, I tell you, as I started to say before he came on the stage to sing, it's really getting hectic backstage. I mean, they are now throwing papers at each other. You know, the contestants, they're nervous. The judges, they're ready to get out of here quick because if the right one isn't picked, they know you're coming after them. They're getting ready to leave. I mean, it is hectic back there. I called Homeland Security. They told me they'd be here in an hour. I told them, forget it. Goes to show you, boy, if they ever bomb Washington, we're lost, you know what I mean? Homeland Security, forget it. Anyway, let's move right along. The chairperson of the Mrs. Senior DC Pageant Committee, Gwendolyn Mosley Coleman, will now come to the stage. Just give her a big round of applause.
Good evening. It is not an easy task to do Miss Senior DC. And thank God I'm not a judge because it's not going to be an easy task. And I can only say that, you know what we do with the judges, we ask them to go out the back doors so that you do not see them, so that you won't be saying, what in the world? There is a part of the pageant that you do not see. That is the interview section of it. And those interviews count as 30% of the score of Miss Senior DC. So when you're sitting in your chairs nicely, think about the part that you didn't see, which weighs the most for the contest. It is always a pleasure and a privilege to do Miss Senior DC, to work with these ladies, as I have done along with a team of people who worked with me for the last 2 months of getting Miss Senior DC done. I could not have done it without the assistance of the Office on Aging because they provide the financial amount of money. I could not have done it without Family and Child Service, whom I work for, who would have not given me the time to get it done, and a whole planning committee that works well with me, and without my family, who's always here with me no matter what. But I want to give some special awards out today, and that is to the entertainers, such as the Columbia Senior Center Steppers. They have done a fantastic job. To see them do New York, New York, and what's coming your way. So with Monica Carroll, who is the director of the Columbia Senior Center Steppers, please come forward. And I want y'all to see her award because it is a beautiful award for the Columbia Senior Center Steppers. Would Miss Carrie Lambert come forward? Carrie goes to Hampton, and she called and says, is there anything that I can do to help y'all? Anything. And she plays the trumpet or the saxophone? The saxophone, but she didn't have her instrument with her. So gentlemen, y'all down there that playing, girlfriend can blow. So think about your jobs being gone. So Miss Lambert, we want to thank you. Thank you. We just have a warm feeling in our hearts that you were able to come and be with us today. So we want to give you this as an appreciation of us and know that we're here to help you in any way we can.
Thank you.
Thank you. Don't you go nowhere then. You can never have a pageant without good singing. Mr. Marshall, where are you? And Rivers McCurry. A lot of times I take people's word that they can sing and play, but today the man played the piano, sang, and played the trumpet. So y'all need some new members? He's available. Oh, there you are, Mr. Marshall. Thank you very much. I have had the honor for the last year of going with Ms. Senior DC at the Nationals and seeing her blossom here in the District of Columbia. She has just done so many things. And as you saw her talent today as Haji the clown. But when you look at her again, you say, is that the same lady who had all that makeup on? That is her talent. And to do what she does for children, to give back, is one of the most remarkable things that a person can do. So this is my certificate of appreciation from the committee and Mrs. Pace and the Office on Aging and Family and Child Services, to Mrs. Ellen Odellis Van Edwards. Would you please come forward? When you can find an MC, when you can find an MC who really has the feel, there you are. You are my friend, you are our queen, you are a leader, you have done so much, and the District of Columbia is truly proud of you, and we want to present this to you. And Darlene did a good job of your face there.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
You want to say something?
They're always coming up with something, I tell you. And Miss Coleman has always been there. She's got my back, as they say. And I do appreciate this. And thank you very much. I wasn't expecting anything, but anyway, thank you.
Thank you. The Master of Ceremonies can either break or make your program. And when things go wrong, sometimes they have to ad lib, and they know. And you better bet that Mr. Phillips knows everything, because you know he is the director of many radio stations. And to have him to just come out and just help us the way that he has for the last 6 years is truly a value to each of us. Now, are there any single women out there that look good? Because, see, I'm going to get him something, but you not only you got to look good, you have to look good in your heart. You have to have the right heart, because I got to find him the right person. But Mr. Phillips has just been everything to this pageant, and we could not have done this without him. But this year he was supposed to sing for us, and he bowed out. So, Mr. Phillips, they're asking, Jerry Phillips, would you please come forward? Every year he says, Gwen, I'll be there. Just give me a date. I'll show up. And he
Gwen,
just
you're
he
married.
just
I
sits.
can't take a date from you.
I told you I had to find him somebody, so I'm taking names at the back door.
Gwen, don't do that! My girlfriend won't like that.
Oh, Lord, no, wait, hold it. But give me your names now. Mail them to me at Family and Child Services.
Email them, there's a virus in town.
I want to give you a token of our appreciation, because you make this show what it is. We could not do this without you. So you cannot go to Hawaii or any other country next June, because we'll be back here pretty much at the same time, and we want you back with us. So we want to thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Here's an envelope for you.
Oh, boy.
Do something nice for your girlfriend. Or you can always take me out. I got 2 sons.
No, because you're married tonight. Where's your husband? Is he here today?
He had to work today.
Good. Then we can go out, honey.
That's right. And we want to give you a certificate of our
Thank you very
appreciation
much.
for
Thank
you.
very much. This is great.
Oh,
Thank you.
you are wonderful.
Love you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Now, there are some people I want to talk about. That's Darlene Nyland from the Office on Aging. Darlene makes everything so easy. Elise Nichols from Greater Southeast. Vivian Grayton Vivian Grayton is from Washington Urban League. I got to get it right. Those 3 people have made all of this possible. So whenever you see Darlene Nyland, Elise Nichols, and Vivian Grayton, along with the DC Cameo Club, Family and Child Service, and the DC Office on Aging, and the past queen, in a couple of minutes she will be the past queen, give them a hug just to say thank you for all that they do. And it is a lot of work doing this program. Thank you very much.
Let's have a big round of applause for Gwen. Really, she's phenomenal. And I'd like to say that on behalf of Clear Channel Radio, we're very happy to do this. And I always say that because we own 8 radio stations here in Washington, and we're very proud of our company. And it's great when we can come out and represent not just the company, but the people that work at Clear Channel, who have their hearts in the community, and I'm happy to be invited to also participate. So Gwen, thank you very much, and everybody with the Office of Aging, as well as the Family and Child Services of Washington, by which the Director of Development for the Family of Child and Family Services here in Washington is with us, and I'm going to bring her to the stage right now with a few remarks. Regina Shuey.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the board, our executive director, Charlotte McConnell, and the staff, I want to congratulate all of the contestants of the Miss Senior DC contest. They have truly shown us that elegance has no age. Their beauty, their talent, their grace, and their accomplishments are indeed very inspiring to us today. Recently, I was counseled that the good thing about middle age is that you know your limitations. But after seeing the Miss Senior DC contestants, I realized that the only limitations that we have are those that are in our own minds. Family and Child Services values the contributions of the seniors of the District of Columbia. We have done so for 122 years. We believe that our community is more healthy, is more diverse, and more compassionate because of the wisdom, the volunteering, and the energy that you seniors give back to your community. I'd like to congratulate Ms. Odelia Van Edwards for representing the city so well this past year. We are so proud that she received the Kwanzaa Award and all the work that she has done to help children. I'd also like to thank, on behalf of Family and Child Services, the members of the DC Cameo Club and the DC Office on Aging Commissioners for all the goodwill that they have done serving as ambassadors for our city throughout the year. Family and Child Services would like to extend a special thanks to the staff of the DC Office on Aging, and in particular to Ms. Veronica Pace. We believe, and I think you all would agree, that the DC Office on Aging is the city's very best agency. And I think that is due to Ms. Pace and her compassion and her commitment to seniors. So we thank you very much, Ms. Pace. And finally, we want to thank the Senior DC Committee and our very own Gwen Coleman. I think as you've just seen Gwen, you know what it's like, what she is like. Working with her is just so much fun. She has such enthusiasm, and she cares so much about you seniors, and it's just a real treasure to work with Gwen and with the entire committee. So now I want to thank you for letting me speak, and I will turn you back to the competition.
Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to the stage right now two young men. This is about the best thing we could find left over from Homeland Security and Mafia. You may think it's a joke, but I've called my lawyer, my doctor, and Charles Ramsey to get here quick. This is the best we can do for law and order here at UDC. But these young men have the tallies, they have the envelopes. Will you please not put the sharp object in my back, whatever it is? What's your name?
Brandon Coleman is my name.
High school?
Yes, high school.
Which one?
Oxon Hill.
Oxon Hill, all right. Young man, talk
My
to
name's
me.
Chris Coleman, and I go to Oxon Hill as well.
Oxon Hill, good. Okay. Boy, I can tell you. Now I'm going to ask that all of the contestants come on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome them with a big round of applause. Contestant number one, Edmonia Lovett. They're trying to get through all of the debris that people were throwing around. Remember I told you about the big thing backstage? Ammonia Lovett, ladies and gentlemen. Contestant number one. Contestant number two, Julia Smith. Contestant number three, Marvy Campbell. Contestant number four, Florence Hunter. And our final contestant, number five, Barbara Newman. These ladies have really worked hard. They've given a couple of months of getting to know each other, helping each other, as well as preparing together to compete in this pageant. They've been asked to vote for the contestant they feel should be recognized as Miss Congeniality. The ballots have been sealed, have been tallied and sealed, and I will have the pleasure of announcing the winner. So, Miss Congeniality, do you have a Miss Congeniality? There you go. Are you okay? You're not shook. A lot of ladies on stage, man. I don't want you to get carried away here, Jeez. Miss Congeniality, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Congeniality, and I'm figuring out how to read this, I would say is Marvy Campbell. Marvy Paulette Campbell. There she is. Miss Congeniality 2004. Huh? Let's have a big hand. Envelope, please. You're supposed to hold the envelopes. See, just in case, you know. Oh, all right. Marvy Campbell. This is the best interview, Miss Senior DC 2004 best interview. Are you ready for this? All right. Number one would be Marvy Campbell as a tie, and Barbara Newman, 2. Barbara Newman and Marvy Campbell. We got a tie there. Must have been some heavy interviewing, boy, I tell you. There we go. Are you okay? Everything's okay? You got a nice tie there? You don't belong to Mafia or anything like that, huh? Just high school. Okay. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, now this is for Best Talent Award. The winner is, according to the talent score, would be Barbara Newman. Why don't you change places? Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Best interview, and we thank the best interview there. And now the moment has come where you've all been waiting for, and we'll do this accordingly. May I have the envelope, please, sir? Like, you've been waiting for that all. When you got up this morning, you said, Jared's going to ask me for the envelope. All right. Are you nervous? I am. Give me a second, folks, because this is hot off the press, and I want to make sure that we have the right names in the right places. Okay, drum roll, please, sir. I like that. 4th runner-up, Mrs. Julia Smith. Congratulations, Mrs. Smith. Third runner-up, Mr. Drummer, please. Thank you very much. Edmonia Louise Lovett. Second runner-up, Mrs. Florence Hunter. Okay. These are the moments. Ladies and gentlemen, the first runner-up, Marvy Paulette Campbell. ladies and gentlemen, Miss Senior District of Columbia 2004, Barbara Newman. Barbara Newman. Barbara Newman, one of 13 children born in the District of Columbia, educated in the public schools of D.C. and graduated from Cardozo High School in 1949, married, has 6 children, 4 boys, 2 girls, employed at the Pentagon. She's been in the government, and she is a member of Metropolitan Baptist Church as an administrative assistant, and she's also worked at the World Bank. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mrs. Senior District of Columbia for the year 2004, Barbara Newman. As she takes her walk for the year 2004, Barbara Newman will go forth in representing the District of Columbia in the American Miss Senior Pageant. Congratulations, Barbara Newman. Let's have a round of applause for all of these wonderful, elegant ladies. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of all of us here with the Miss Senior DC Pageant, I'm Jerry Phillips. Have a great day and a happy 4th of July.
Eyes with which to praise your holy name. We just want to encourage you to magnify the Lord with us. We want to encourage you to exalt his name with us, because you see, he alone is worthy of the glory. He alone is worthy of the praise. He alone is the reason why we celebrate Black History Month and any other day. Hallelujah. So we got to give him praise. We can't do nothing but give him praise. Do you agree? Hallelujah. Then come on and magnify the Lord with us. He is worthy. Hallelujah.
All right, here we go. Come magnify the Lord with me. And let us praise and worship him together. Let us lift up holy hands and just his wonderful name, for he is worthy to be praised. All right. All right out there, you got it. Everybody, come on. Come magnify the Lord with me. Come on, everybody, come on. Let us praise and worship him. Together, let us lift up holy hands and bless his name. Wonderful name. For he is worthy to be praised. Everybody, all the let's go and give him my love. He's worthy, he's worthy. wonderful name. For He is worthy to be praised. Everybody say, Hosanna. The Lord and give Him praise. Hosanna. He's worthy. He's worthy. Hosanna. Lord is worthy to be. He is worthy to be praised. Oh, Hosanna. For y'all. But in order to do it, I need you to stand up with me. Come on, everybody. And put your hands together. Come on. Now you have to take your mind to the islands. Anybody with me out there? I know we're at work and everything. But just for a few minutes, get your island groove on. Here we go. Come on, y'all. Come on, everybody. In order to sing this, you got to get into it. Come on, a little bit more. All right, now. That's a little more like it. Can you sing that? Okay, ladies, let's do it like this. Because the ladies always outnumber the men anyway. Right here. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. All right, you try. Bless the Lord, my soul. All right, again. Bless the Lord. One more time. Okay, I know we got a few men out there, but men, are you out there? Are you out there? Listen. Oh, bless the Lord, oh, my soul. Oh, bless the Lord, oh, my soul. You said, oh, bless the Lord, oh, my soul. Oh, bless the Lord, oh, my soul. Oh, bless the Lord. Come on, man, you got it. Oh, bless the Lord. All right, you got it. Here we go. Oh, bless the Lord. And one more time. Okay, give the men a hand, ladies. Is that all right? Is that all right? Well, ladies, bless the Lord. Men, oh, bless the Lord. Bless the Lord. Oh, bless the Lord. Everybody. Bless the Lord. Don't forget about your groove now. Come on. Bless the Lord. Oh, my soul. Bless the Lord. Bless the Lord.
what God has done and think on the island, the beauty of God's creation. But you know, we're here to celebrate Black History Month today. And when you just take your mind back and you begin to thank God for all that He has borne our people. When we think about our forefathers, how they had to slave under such conditions, those who traveled across seas in ships, those who gave their very lives for what we have today, what we call freedom. And we have a greater freedom than even that our forefathers died for. We have a freedom that comes from Jesus Christ. Right. Hallelujah. And because of Jesus and because of all that He has done, we have the freedom that we have today. Right. We have the liberty that we have today. And because of all that He has done in our lives, all He has done for our country, for us as a people, we love you, Lord. For all that you have done for us, we love you, Lord. We love you, Lord. Go ahead and ask me for our Lord Jesus. This is not bad for me. So today we just want to say, Lord, I love you. Lord, I love you, love you, love you. Yes, I love you, love you, love you. With all my heart. Lord, you gave your life for me. Way back on Calvary. Way back on with all my heart. You gave your life for me. You shed your precious blood for me. Way back on Calvary. Way back on Calvary. I praise you and adore you. There's no one else before you. I exalt you, Lord. I bow down before you, Lord, just to worship and adore. I just want to worship and adore you. Adore you. There's nobody like you. So I'll exalt you. I'll magnify you. I'll bless your name. I'll lift you up. I'll magnify you, Lord. I'll bow down before you, Lord. I just wanna worship. I just wanna worship.
could say, but we're going to turn it back over tonight. Give God a little hand praise, please.
I'm not accustomed to going back to work after I've been to church. Please turn to your neighbor and say to your neighbor, I've been to church this morning. We want to thank Philip J. Freeman and the Victorious Praise Singers and Alvin Williams and great changes. They have certainly turned the Dean Atchison Auditorium into a sanctuary this morning, and we want to thank you. To God be the glory for the great things He has done. And to our Master of Ceremonies, the renowned Mr. Patrick Ellis.